I do all these things that we're listing out here. So, like we don't teach what we do not use or what we do not do. Okay, so I usually stop trading when I have a losing streak. Okay, so in identifying the cause of your losing streak, it could be market cycle. Sometimes you should also know that some strategies may not play out during a particular market cycle. When we say market cycle, it could be as a result of a calendar year, it could be as a result of economic drivers of the market. Like we've stated in previous videos, that the major economic drivers of the market is growth and inflation. Okay, so if you notice that there is a shift in the cycle, you should also be able to make that adjustment, because your strategies may play out very well when we have inflation, or your strategies may play out when there is a deflation, or when there's a Goldilocks. Okay, so you should know when your strategy is playing out the best, or the seasons could play out in multiple cycles. But if you notice that your strategy is no longer playing out within a particular cycle, you should try and find out why it's doing so that you can make adjustments. Okay, sometimes one thing you notice with traders online, many traders, in fact every trader don't have experiences that, is when they are trading a particular strategy and over time it's been giving profit, all of a sudden you just see that same person going very quiet. You not hear anything from them again. Most times it is that their markets or their trading setups have gotten to a cycle where it doesn't work as prolific as it has been working before. So they'll just stay off the charts, and then maybe later on they'll come back and resume trading, and you'll start seeing the champion in them again. Okay, so you should also know that. Then another reason why you could be having losing streaks is revenge trading, and revenge trading comes from having a huge win or a huge loss. Usually, okay. So when you have a huge win, it could make you to want to take another trade to get another good win. And if it should end in a loss, you don't want to recover what you have lost. Okay. Then if you've had a huge loss, in the process of trying to recover it, you keep chasing the market and giving back your profit. I think there was a couple of forums ago we talked about how not to give back your profits to the market. Okay. So we've covered that. So make sure you avoid revenge trading. If you take a huge win or a huge loss, stay off the market. When you resume, trade as though you're trading a fresh account. Okay, I think or not on most brokers, XNET, Okta, HFM. If you're trading a live self-funded account, when you've taken a huge loss, withdraw the money into the wallet, create a new account, and start off, so that you're not seeing the previous losses and it doesn't affect you. Okay, except you're trading someone else's money and you want to keep proper record, then that is advisable. But if it's your own personal fund, trade a new account, clear your mind off the previous losses, and then trade the account as though that is the total capital, so that the previous losses will not affect you and you not start trying to chase back those losses. Okay, then edge loss is another reason, and edge loss primarily is when you've forgotten your edge. Right, there is an extent you trade and you might miss a particular information that has been helping you get a good edge in the market. For instance, if engulfing pattern has been the what do you call it now? If engulfing pattern has been the major entry pattern you've been using, or the what's the name of the variation pattern has been your major entry, over time while trading it, as you're getting good at it, sometimes it could be that you've forgotten a particular part of it. Okay, or maybe you stopped trading for a while and then you came back to continue trading without going back to study. You could have forgotten one or two steps in the rule book, and you miss your step, and then you just start having bad trades and kind of those kind of things. Okay, so make sure that you have your edge. Make sure you revisit it anytime you're having a losing streak. Try and find out if it's an edge loss. You should revisit your training materials and be able to cover for it, so that you would come out good at the end of the day. Okay, now the last thing, which is external factors. We're in Nigeria. I said it during the last batch of the training. We're in Nigeria. And these kind of things can happen. It can happen to anybody. You can have maybe internet outage. All of a sudden, you just have internet outage. I think, was it earlier this year or late last year? There was an issue with the main one cable, one of the major source of internet services. Okay, and it affected all the major internet service providers across the nation. So those kind of times you see traders having those kind of issues. Maybe you've entered the trade and you want to set your stop loss and take profit and stuff, and then network is out. That's happened to me many times. Okay, so you need to switch to another network, or you go around looking for network. So that one is an external factor. Another external factor could be power outage, right? Because your devices can go off at any time when you cannot manage your trades. Okay, by managing your trades, we're still talking about stop loss, take profit, trailing stop, and all that. So when you are having those external factors, you should know that they can lead to a losing streak. Or then when they continue happening over time, it can lead to a losing streak. Another external factor could be external emotions outside of trading. Okay, so some people have external emotions outside of trading. Not some people, everybody does. Maybe if you have a family issue or you have a relationship issue, and then you are now trying to battle that while trading, it can lead to a losing streak. Okay, I was telling the last batch the story of one of the top traders in the world. Not traders, top trainers, early trainers back then. And he was telling us a story of how he lost a major part of his trading account because he was battling heartbreak from his girlfriend. So these kind of things are also external factors. Okay, so if somebody break your heart, an external factor that can lead to a losing streak, and you should also be aware of that. So anytime you are not in a good emotional state, whether it is from trading or not from trading, you should try and stop trading. Okay, try and stop trading so that when you recover your emotion and you are good, you can now focus on trading, because trading is very, very demanding psychologically and emotionally. Okay, and then the last thing that you should do is to return to a demo trading or low risk trading. So you can open a demo account or a cent account, right? So that the sum of money looks big, and you can now use that to recover your edge, use that to recover your psychology, and use that to recover your win rate. Okay, and when you're done with that process, you can now go back to your normal trading account. Okay, all right. So I hope these things that I've listed out here have been helpful, and I really hope you'll be able to use that to come out of drawdown in case you are in any. Okay.